Before the video starts, I just wanted to mention that there are no spoilers, and the gameplay you're seeing is just me doing a Fisk hideout. Is just where I beat up a bunch of people. So I just want to put that out there, but enjoy the review, and I will see you guys later. Hey guys, Bobby FPS here. Welcome back to another YouTube video. I know it's been, I think, a month and a half, maybe even 2 months. I haven't checked when the last time I uploaded. But obviously, as you can tell in the title, we're going to be talking about Spider-Man Remastered. But hopefully you guys are all doing well. I know it's been a long time since I've posted, and I'm trying to be consistent, but I guess life just gets busy, and then I don't know what to really post. But hopefully you guys will get something from this review. From all the other reviews I looked through, they talked about, you know, the game and overall, but I saw no one really talked about the port over from obviously PlayStation to PC. So that's what I'm going to emphasize on. You know, I bet everyone else has already told you about the storyline. The two main things I'm going to be talking about is, you know, the movement optimization, and then lastly, how I felt about combat. This will be a pretty short video, 5 minutes or so. But obviously I don't do reviews a lot, so what I say, take with a grain of salt. If you want to look at other reviews, you know, more power to you. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is the port over from PlayStation to PC. I think Insomnia did such a fantastic job on the port over. The game felt amazing. There was only one game-breaking bug that's halfway through the game called spider hack. If you are stuck there and you haven't taken the time to Google or anything, there's two ways it's a frame rate issue. So first you can turn on VSync on, and then put your frame frame rate to 60, and that should fix it. Or before you press E or whatever, if you're on controller, is hold the E button and then switch the gadgets and keep pressing the gadget button. There's videos on it, but that was how I was able to. I think it's around 48 or 50% of when you're going through the main storyline. So just something to be aware of. That was the only game-breaking bug I went through out of the 30 hours I played Spider-Man. I think I still have some side missions and, you know, some bases to defeat and stuff like that, but the main storyline is complete. I still have the 3 DLCs that I have to play, but the main storyline is complete, and it was pretty fucking good. So optimization, I have a pretty decent computer, and I was getting about 170 to 200 frames, obviously dependent on the environment and where you are. I think the game ran fantastic. I really have no complaints. I played on I believe high with DLSS on, so I really can't complain regarding frame rate. The game looked fantastic. There was no stuttering, no render issues. Everything looked fantastic. I think they did such a great job. Movement, that's the thing I want to really talk about. I saw some people would review the game on PC but playing controller. I played the entire campaign with keyboard and mouse, and it felt fantastic. The only thing I would probably complain about was the key bindings were a little weird for me, but you know, after like 2 hours I got used to it. There were just some weird keys, you know, like C to like sling yourself to like building to building was a little unusual for me, but besides that, keyboard and mouse on this game felt fantastic. The look around when you're on your mouse felt good. I didn't have to raise up my sensitivity or down. Keyboard, it felt nice. I really don't know like what else to say for you guys to understand that it was pretty good. It was great using keyboard and mouse. I didn't feel like a disadvantage. All the key bindings made sense, I guess, regarding combat. You know, 1 to heal, 2 to do the finisher, stuff like that. So regarding storyline though, I think storyline was good. The dialogue was pretty decent. The only thing I didn't like about it, and I'm not going to tell you the other 2 characters just so I don't spoil it, so was when you would switch characters to play the other 2 characters. I kind of found that like a little stale. I felt like it was just like filler content, so you weren't playing Spider-Man. But you know, now that I kind of think about it, it could also be good if you're getting tired of playing Spider-Man and you don't have his gadgets and his healing abilities and stuff like that. But for me, it felt a little boring and tedious, and I wasn't very excited when I was playing those two characters, but it felt like more like filler content. The other thing that I noticed was, though there were side missions, there wasn't like 50 of them, like go talk to this person, go talk to this person. They were pretty comparable or connected to the main missions in some way or another, which I thought was really good. There wasn't like too many side missions. You know, when you play a different like solo game like this, campaign game, usually there's like 20 or 15 side quests you can do, then do the main mission. There's always like one or two side missions on the map if you chose to do them, or you'd have to maybe do one to get further on to the main mission. So I really like that. Regarding combat though, I felt like obviously the combat was really easy. It can become tedious if you just would, you know, mash down left mouse click and you know, throw all your gadgets at it. But there's an entire combo list of like 20 combos you can do to defeat your enemies. And just learning like the big guys, you have to have 2 focus bars to do a finisher on them, and then obviously throwing webs at them didn't work. So I found interest in learning the combos and how to defeat my enemies well. And also there was which you'll see through the video, is you can unlock abilities, I guess, for Spider-Man. Skills they're called, to defeat enemies, or you'll be able to yank people with ARs, so, and then beat the shit out of them. So yeah, I think combat was pretty decent. So hopefully that, like I said, this was going to be a pretty short review. I would definitely recommend it. It was a pretty quick review. I didn't want to go too much in depth. I know this game came out in 2019, 2018. I'm not completely sure when, but obviously the game's been out for a while. I just want to talk about how movement optimization felt on PC. I do have a little bit, you know, better PC, so, but I still ran into no issues. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. But besides that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.